Hello everyone, today in this video we will discuss about GeM registration. So first of all, it is important to know what is GeM. GeM is the short form of one-stop government e-marketplace that is hosted by the Director General of Food Supplies and Disposals, where user goods and services can be procured using e-platform. GeM is a dynamic, self-sustaining and user-friendly portal for making procurement of goods and services by government officers. Now, what is the objective of GeM? So, GeM aims to enhance transparency, efficiency and speed in public procurement. It provides the tool of e-bidding, reverse e-auction and demand aggregation to facilitate the government users achieve the best value for their money. The GeM is a portal for offering and availing the product and services. However, in most cases, the availing portion falls under the government organization and officers. But for the seller part, or offering is open to every seller. This leaves us with the conclusion of two types of registration options on GeM portal. One is buyer registration and second one is the seller registration. Next, we will discuss about the seller registration process on GeM portal. So the registration on GeM portal is an online process. Since GeM is a portal for both buyers and sellers, the documentation and the registration process are quite different for both of them. Two types of accounts can be created on GeM, that is a primary seller and a secondary seller account. For a company, there shall always be one primary seller or service provider. The primary seller or the service provider will be by default have all the privileges assigned to the company. Only the primary seller or service provider will have the access to create secondary seller or service providers. Secondary seller can work only as per the assigned role and privileges. Now let us try to understand the process of registration of a primary seller. So first step is to create an account on GeM as a seller. For this, they need to visit the GeM portal of the government website. Then click on the sign up option on the top left of the page. Then select seller from the drop down menu. After this, a new page on create your organization's seller account will open. Then fill in all the requisite details as asked in the form. Organization details and details related to personal verification shall be provided. After filling in all the details, the activation mail will be sent to the email ID which is provided in the form. Use that to log in into the seller's desk. After that, complete the registration process by providing and verifying all the information mentioned there. These includes the PAN or the Aadhaar number, company information, office location, GST number of the company, bank account details, e-invoicing criteria, and lastly the MSME registration details if it's applicable. After that, the applicant is required to create a bank account that will be linked to the GeM portal. The caution money would be deposited into the account, and in case there is any delay of shipment and order fulfillment from the seller side, then the money is being deducted automatically from this account as per the rules and regulations. After that, all the product and services listing should be done on the seller's dashboard. There are options to either add the product in the existing category if they exist, or add a new product category if they are new to the portal. Now, come on to the next category for buyer registration. So for this, they need to open the official GeM website portal. Then they need to read all the terms and conditions very carefully and accept the terms of registration for a buyer. After this, they need to enter their Aadhaar number or their UID number. Then they have to provide their mobile number which is linked to their Aadhaar card. Then the portal will verify the details using an OTP on the registered mobile number. And lastly, fill in all the mandatory information and upload all the requisite documents on the portal. Now, what are the advantages of GeM registration? So the GeM registration advantages for buyers are, first of all, it offers rich listing of products for individual category of goods and services. It makes available search, compare, select and buy facility. It enables buying goods and services online as and when required. It provides transparency and ease of buying. Ensures continuous vendor rating system. Up-to-date user-friendly dashboard for buying, monitoring supplies and payments. And last but not the least, it has the provision of easy return policy. Next, we come on to the advantages for sellers. So there is a direct access to all the government departments. There is one-stop shop for marketing with minimal efforts. One-stop shop for bids, reverse auctions on products or services. There is new product suggestion facility available to the sellers. There is dynamic pricing, that is the price can be changed based on the market conditions. It is a seller-friendly dashboard for selling and monitoring of supplies and payments. And lastly, there is consistent and uniform purchase procedures. Now let us discuss some of the frequently asked questions on GeM registration. So first one is, what is the use of GeM registration? So GeM registration helps to authorize the manufacturer, small dealers and service providers to enter the wide and interactive online platform where they can directly sell their products and services to various buyers from the government departments, organizations and PSUs. Secondly, is income tax return mandatory for GeM registration? So verified ITR details are mandatory for participating in bid for all the entities unless incorporated less than 24 months ago or exempted from filing ITR. ITR details are not mandatory if you do not want to participate in bid. Next is, which class of certificate can be used for digital signing on GeM portal? It is to be noted that only class 3 digital signatures can be used for digital signing on GeM portal. Next, what could be the reason for variation in prices between GeM and other registrations? So the variation in retail price and GeM price of a product could be due to the price offering on GeM are inclusive of all taxes. Product on GeM may be a different warranty period. On-site warranty is offered for some products on GeM portal, and also the prices could vary due to the payment terms of the transaction. Next is it mandatory to purchase from GeM? So the Government of India has established the Government e-marketplace for common uses of goods and services. The procurement of goods and services by the ministry or department will be mandatorily for goods and services available on GeM. Next, what do I do after GeM registration? So after completing seller registration and listing, the seller will start receiving orders through the seller's dashboard. Wherever a customer places an order, GeM will send an email alert and orders can be managed through the GeM portal itself. Next is, what is caution money in GeM? So this caution money provision is being introduced for bringing discipline among sellers. All sellers on GeM would be required to deposit a fixed amount with GeM as caution money deposit. Next is, who can be a buyer on GeM portal? So according to the provisions of Rule 149 of GFR 2017, GeM shall be utilized by the government buyers for direct online purchases above Rs 25,000 and up to Rs 5 lakhs. However, such purchase has to be through the seller having the lowest price among the available sellers on the GeM portal. Next is, who can sell on GeM portal? So the products and services can be sold easily on the GeM online marketplace directly to government buyers without any bid participation if the value of product is less than Rs 50,000. Now next is, what is PRC or CRAC in GeM? So after verification including assessment of quality and quantity, the consignee will issue online digitally signed consignee's receipt and acceptance certificate, which is known as CRAC, for that stage within 10 days of date of issue of PRC. Next is, who is competent authority in GeM portal? So for GeM, primary user registration is authorized at the level of Deputy Secretary or equivalent officer or head of the officers at sub-center, unit or branch of government organization, PSU, autonomous bodies, local bodies, constitution bodies and statutory bodies. So this was all about GeM registration. In case of any query, contact Rajput Jain and Associates. Thank you.